Hey Bez, I'll paper rock scissors you for TA.
Okay, wait, I don't know if I have those emotes, do I?
I had no idea that was an emote. That's awesome.
I spent my rotation on of points from my thing on them, so
I don't, yeah, I might have them on another character, but not on this newbie girl.
well, it looks like your TA then.
No,
I already picked
thought I
one.
was gonna lose automatically.
I spared you.
Like I hate being TA so much.
I know, me too. Because I do target myself and do weird things.
Same.
I try to do it less when I'm TA, but
Yeah, that's it. I don't like focusing for that long.
I admire your ward and tanking in here. It is so hard to keep up the gambits with this lag.
Oh, mine?
Yeah.
Thank you. I've learned to anticipate lag, I think.
yeah,
I kind of...
like it's gonna lag right now. Anticipate.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
the way... Kind of hit the keys, whatnot, yeah.
I feel like you kind of have to with this game. It's gonna lag regardless.
Yeah, you can't be too fast, can't be too slow. But yeah, there's gonna be staggers.
Oh,
Especially when LMs throw their fires.
That's just a myth.
I'm just messing with
It's the pets, it's the bog lurker. It's always the LM's fault.
Exactly, I'm tired of it.
wasn't there actually a thing where the LMs, they mentioned it in an
Yeah.
announcement, right?
There was some issues.
Let's form a union. Jesus.
But still, I mean, they gave us the skill, so we get to use it.
Exactly.
There's enough of us now to form a union and win.
that is true. They were coming out of the woodwork with them.
Yeah,
There used to
they
be
are.
hunters everywhere.
And champs.
Oh yeah, still champs everywhere. Though not as bad.
They're all still in Shelob.
Hunter was my first character, and I think I gave it up just because I had to port everybody.
Oh yeah.
Then I went to Warden, and when it came out, and I was a selfish hunter.
Yeah, just
Character
porting
runs
away
me,
without me
I'll
all the time.
port and meet you there.
Yeah.
Making me ride my horse.
I'd offer trade-in services.
And we would be in the middle of like 4 kill or something. I'd be like, I'll see you there later. Bye.
You did that with your hunter too. What was that flight away skill y'all
Yeah.
have?
Oh yeah.
Desperate flight, yeah.
Just for flying, and then I would port. Just out of that tanker.
Desperate flight, man. It's like, tell me you don't like sit there and favor a class without telling me you favor the class.
Yeah.
You give them a goddamn panic button like the most precious thing on the planet.
It's like that Hobbit flop when nobody trusted a tank that had the Hobbit flop.
Then
They
let's get
fixed
away.
that. Yeah, they fixed it.
Damn that Samwise.
Oh, did I move fast enough? Yeah, I did.
Oh, I just missed the third one. That's the thing I really need to practice, is I miss that about 50% of the time.
Was that me with the puddle? Did you notice?
I'm not sure who dropped it. But
Do you want blame?
Well, I was just wondering why I'm not seeing. Like usually I see something, but I'm on a character that I just transferred over, so I'm wondering if her plugins are kind of messed up.
Oh, probably.
Yeah, I should have
I
thought.
don't know why that resets every damn time.
Oh, it drives me nuts. Prime, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
And my Prime is just starting to work.
Half the time mine works, half the time it doesn't. I have to sit there and like reload it. It's so annoying.
Very. And then you get used to like, okay, I just did it, but then it turns out it was another character or whatnot.
Yep.
But you don't realize it until you're in the middle of a fight. It's a little too late.
Yeah, and you're like, wait, something's missing.
Yep.
Yeah, I need a new name for this girl because Lil Res -2 isn't gonna cut it.
Oh, can't you rename it for free too, right?
Yeah, I just don't know what to at the moment.
Yeah, that's always the hard part.
I got a bunch of John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt.
Is your name my name too?
Yeah, one of them again is Heimerschmidt.
I do have the name Jingle, like, saved. Maybe I should just do that. And go with this John Jacob.
Someone there goes, hey, that's
Nice.
my name too. I asked Vez to make that, whatever, that ABC file.
Oh,
Song.
Oh,
Make it-
nice. I used to have so much fun with that back in the day. Like, back around Kappa 65 when the yellow RK was like the bomb for sparring. Like, I went and I took a MIDI file for another one, Bites of Dust, and had it hotkeyed. So nothing more disrespectful than a dwarf popping out his
Throw
bag.
that out. That's hilarious.
I found a really nice balance between annoying and everybody hating me and wanting me around just enough because I was good at reading.
Putting up with your antics.
Yes, it was about not being annoying enough to be kicked out of the group, but being annoying enough that everybody groans when they see you.
Which is exactly why I don't like to go into the moors.
Oh, yeah. Wars is, it can be fun, but I find it more frustrating than fun.
Yeah, it's scary. I don't know, I just get scared when a real person is sparring me.
Yeah, I feel that. It took me a long time to be comfortable with that.
Yeah, the whole I need to kill him right back instinct kicks in real fast.
Yeah. Run all the way across the map just to find somebody.
I'm coming for you.
And then if someone else popped up and was like, this don't concern you.
You don't understand, I'm that guy. You and your wardens and you guys love slugs. Where you punch us with health.
Oh yeah.
Makes you kind of jump with that conviction.
Yeah, it's my character just flinched from one of you guys doing it, and I'm like, okay, what hit me? Health never drops, so I thought it was your conviction.
Now.
So, can a blue mini CTG?
I think I don't know. Well, I don't know. I don't play mini much. I thought all minis had it. Maybe not.
Our mini
don't
is
remember.
red. In a group right now.
Can a red mini CTG?
Yes. That I did know, but I wasn't sure if it blue or could.
I'm pretty certain I have CTG.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure blue could do that twice, maybe. As much. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I don't play a mini.
I'm mini and my Lowmaster are my two oldest tunes, but I don't play my mini much anymore.
My oldest tune hasn't even. I stopped leveling him when he hit 69. Like when it was right after Mirkwood when they turned champ into Bubble Boy. Like seriously, the champ had 3 castable bubbles.
I can't remember that.
I was like, I can't do it. I'm out. It's kind of like, kind of parallel leveling the Runekeeper and the champion. I was like, I'm just done with the champion. Runekeeper was more fun anyway at the time.
Yeah, Runekeeper was fun when it first came out, I remember. Now I don't play as well. I'm not a very good healer. It's hard. But I can do red Runekeeper.
Which server were you guys on prior to them? Ooh,
Crick.
you weren't
Yeah.
Crick Hollow?
Yeah.
So was I. So were we.
Really?
Yeah.
For a long
Oh.
time. Yeah.
Small world.
What kins were you in?
Brotherhood of the Wolf. And then before that, I was in Yamad Bro.
Oh, I don't recognize those.
We
We
had
were.
Animal Farm.
I do remember you guys.
It was mostly just us. And
Yeah, and then you were in the one called Unleashed, but then he changed the name to Moria Invictus or something.
It's quite the difference.
Yeah, I really liked the Unleashed name.
That way everybody can look at you and be like, who let the dogs out? Like, I remember there was one freaking lore master that I just could not see.
On Crick?
Yeah, Raston Hall. Ooh, couldn't stand that
I
guy.
remember that name. I agree.
Oh, he was insufferable.
Yeah.
It's like,
So I'm glad I'm not alone in that opinion, because I couldn't get you.
It was a few times I was in the same room with him. I was like, oh my goodness.
I got a jar of dirt, I got a jar of dirt, and guess what's inside it?
Oh, I just realized I don't have combat analysis. Hello.
Hey, yes.
What's up, guys? Sorry I wasn't able to make raid time, but I was
that's
busy.
fine. This was a very last minute throw together, so no big deal.
Yeah, I figured.
That's where the parses in the raids are so much better than you can do on a dummy.
Absolutely. I always try to shoot for like 75% of DPS, true DPS. I figure I'm doing all right.
Yeah, like I'm gonna brag about this one till the day I die, but I dropped 313k in the first boss in DMK. I was like, oh my god, I'll never do better than that ever.
Nice.
That is good.
And it was a perfect combination of cappy buffs on top of
Just all clicking.
Yeah.
I think my highest was like 185.
Yeah, well, I mean, it takes like a union that happens once in 1,000 years to do something like that.
The stars were aligned.
Exactly. There's probably Oathies on the target on top of everything else.
Remember time we had the red cappy and blue mariner, but you could stack them. You just put on opposite characters.
There was a point in which the Oathies, Bothies, and Crothies could actually stack.
Yeah, so the cappy Bothies would be the target, and I would pop my Bothies on, say, Ephadil. And so that you could still be hitting everything, because mine's AoE. And then the two arms, if you did it right at a second before, it would carry over.
When you guys are out of combat, they'll have to kick me and invite me back, because I did not get the travel notification. Yeah, I'm sorry.
I think that's why they fixed it here not too long ago.
Yeah, I can see, because I would imagine that in some instances, the people were just putting up insane numbers. Alright, I'm in. How'd the yard work go, your Sig? I don't know what it is about this instance, but it is the one thing that will put me to sleep faster than anything.
Especially last one.
Oh yeah, the last one was terrible.
I never thought about it till y'all mentioned it, but the last time we did it, I was like, yeah, I am getting sleepy.
Yeah.
So repetitive. And it's not like there's a mechanic to move. You can find your way in between those little lines, just hang out.
It's just too long.
It is. Yeah, it takes way too long to kill him.
Yeah, the boss has way too high emits and way too much health, and it's just like it becomes an exercise where you're doing your rotation, which basically amounts to you sitting and spinning. Boom, got that third low price.
You got? I did not get mine.
Oh shoot, I just dropped on the group. Shoot.
Thanks.
Sorry, I was so focused on getting that third low price.
I know.
Everybody's gonna die, but it'll be worth it.
I went down damn quick.
Hey, who the hell told Legolas he could stand up?
Stay down.
Your nigh mortal ass is gonna die if you don't sit down. You know, the elves are like the perfect example of wrecking the house your parents gave you.
Got a bottle for Legolas, son. He looks thirsty, let me get him.
Looks writhing in pain.
It's when you're like laying over in pain.
One young follow because the child wants me to squish a spider for him.
As soon as I threw him that bottle of whiskey, he popped right up.
So at least you know it wasn't brown liquor.
Exactly.
I must thank you. You saved my life. That is no small thing. But there is no time to celebrate, I'm afraid. We must pursue
Hey,
our
Vez,
path.
don't get me
More
killed.
danger awaits us both, I'm sure.
Am I?
Continue on the west.
Yeah, I
I'm
got
gonna get you killed.
So don't get me killed. I gotta squish the spider for the child.
Oh, okay. So you're on follow.
Yeah, I'm gonna be a hero, so don't get me killed.
I can't promise anything.
She'll walk right off a cliff.
I would.
No, I won't. Just because he's the leader of the camp, I don't want to get kicked out or anything.
Technically, he's co-leader.
Co-leader, you're the leader.
The leader, yeah. Well, Forrest is.
The queen. Like Galadriel, the Viking Galadriel.
I like that, actually. I still jump off the cliff every day.
That's probably why he put follow on me and not you.
Probably.
All right, Shaylob is dead. Hey, you guys are in Texas, right?
Yes.
You guys got those freaking Chinese Joro spiders out there?
No, I don't think so. What are that? What are they?
Yeah, what are they?
They're called the Joro spider, and because of the area they come from, they're cold weather tolerant. But they're the only spider it's going to be in North America that is an actual spider that will grow to about the size of an adult hand.
Oh shit! No, I hope.
If I saw that, I would move.
And
They're horrible.
yeah, they've got a bright green metallic abdomen with kind of like chevron lines on it.
Are they an invasive species?
Yes, they are. What's
Yeah, I
worse is
haven't heard anything about that.
they freaking fly.
Oh,
So
you
what they've
have
been,
these near you?
we just got them last year.
I don't want to even see those. Even just, I mean, we do have those daddy long legs and
Black widows, brown recluse, wolf spiders.
wolf spiders that jump real fast and at you if you're too close.
Ooh.
I haven't seen one personally get to that size because the cold weather up here doesn't let them. But I would imagine somewhere like in your guys' region, they could get full size pretty easy.
Yeah, we don't have a lot of. Actually, the last couple of years have been about the coldest I can ever remember. For the
Yeah.
long.
Weirdness.
But for the most part, we're always in the 90s. I think today was 98.
You look them up with their JORO spiders, and
I'm gonna look that up.
when they're babies, they basically spin a little web, and they use it to fly. They can go up to about 100 miles.
Oh, like in Charlotte's Web.
Yes, exactly like a Charlotte's Web, and they have been using it to. I guess they originally found them in South Carolina, and they were traveling up the coast. They went to New York, hit us last year, and then it's supposed to be
Goodness.
working their way around the United States.
Y'all are in Michigan?
Yeah.
Yeah, the heck of that. Not a big fan of spider. I was bit by a brown recluse when I was a kid. And all I remember is the doctor digging out flesh, so.
Yeah, that
that
would be
made
it too.
Left me scarred
Oh, wait a
in my
minute.
head.
Ooh.
The scar on my arm is nothing to what's in my damn head.
Your arachnophobia. I still make him get the spiders if I see him, though.
Yeah, I'd rather see snakes and scorpions.
But now we have a dog, I guess she'll eat him, maybe. I don't know.
Cats always did good at it.
Yeah, the cats are good at that.
Speaking of spiders, a guy I knew, he was living down in Texas, down there on near El Paso, on one of those oil wells out in the desert,
Yeah.
and he was on a trailer in the middle of basically nowhere, nothing but property around him from the oil well, and he designed himself a little robot that would scan for blacklight signature, and he had a blacklight on it, and every time the thing detected a scorpion, because they glow under blacklight, it would turn
Yeah.
around and start whacking them.
That is cool.
It just kind of autonomously drove around like a Roomba, and anytime it started, it spotted a freaking scorpion, it just started smacking it.
That's a good idea, because
He'd gotten stung a couple of times when he first got out there, and like, okay, this is goddamn happening.
yeah. I went to a beach house one time, and I had no idea that scorpions could even live near a beach, but they were all over the house in the middle of the night. Oh, it was bad.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, I guess it's really rare to get stung, but when that does, it hurts like a son of a bitch.
Hurts. Hurts a lot. But, I mean, a wasp really hurts, but... Yeah, the scorpions can hurt, and it seems like the smaller ones pack a bigger punch.
Speaking of wasps, fun story. Are you familiar with what a bald-faced hornet is?
I
No.
think I have seen those.
They're like a yellow jacket, but instead
Yeah.
of being yellow and black, they're white and black, and they're bigger.
And I have. We don't have them, but I have seen about them.
Yeah, so fun fact about the bald-faced hornet, right? The nesting material is used in the production of bulletproof ceramic vesting. Ask me how I know. Well, we had a big old nest hanging out in a tree in front of the house, and I got cocky, and I'm like, you know what? I have a shotgun. I'm gonna, load it up a double-aught buck, and I'm gonna dust this motherfucker. Easy peasy, right? The shockwave will knock or stun the frickin' bees, and that'll be the end of that nest, because it's gonna shred it like toilet paper from 60 yards or 100 yards, or I think it was probably 50 yards away, right? So I hit it. It rattled it like a tin can, and those bees literally returned fire as fast as the report of my gun.
Oh, man.
And it did not even damage the hive. It just sent-
Ricocheted or something?
No, it didn't. It just, like I said, it just rattled it, and it indented the side, but the nesting material actually kept together, and it bound, and it held, and it resisted it.
That's pretty
That's
amazing.
crazy.
It provided enough cushion, but like I said, then I found out later, I looked it up, they used that nesting material, or now the chemical formula from its production anyway, to use and manufacture bulletproof ballistic weaving.
That's pretty cool.
That's cool. Nature.
Yeah, well, damn those things, because holy shit, do those things hurt. Holy shit.
Did you get stung then a lot?
Oh yeah, like when I pulled that trigger, when that report of that crack of the shot went off, I had one that hit me on the arm, like literally like within a nanosecond. And then as I was fleeing, another one hit me on the other side of the arm, and then I think I had two more that got me in the lower back and one on the
Ooh.
leg.
Good thing you weren't allergic or something.
Oh, they left some nasty welts. I think I had one on my thigh was almost the size of a pie plate.
Ow.
Yeah, so they left behind cellulitis.
No antidote, or do they have an antidote type stuff?
I never went in for it, so I just kind of rolled the dice on it.
Dirt it.
In hindsight, it was probably a bad idea. I should have gone in, but I didn't. Not that time. I ended up having to go. I did go in again because we had a yellow jacket, so they were nesting in the house and they were getting through the roof, down through our ceiling fan, and then crawling into under our covers in our bed. And so both myself and Fire had gotten stung under the sheets.
We have them coming through our fireplace. So we never really use it. So they'll come in through that, and they're hornets or yellow jackets or the wasps.
Yeah, one time we did have a bunch of bees in our siding, and like honey was dripping out.
Oh wow. Oh, that's right. Do you guys have a problem with those African hornets, the long-legged looking yellow jackets down there?
I've heard of people around here, but personally we never have. But we had two nests like spur up. That one on the siding, that came up in like 2 days, and then one in the trees.
One day I was just sitting here, and thousands of bees were just in the backyard, like all dispersed, and then they just all started gathering up on this one branch. And they were there for like 2 days, and then they left.
That's the honeybees, but
yeah, just migrating or whatnot.
Yeah, put a little bowl out there for them with some water and rocks.
The African hornets will just build a tremendous nest that is nothing but destructive.
Yeah, we do have destructive bees here too. I know that we do. They fight with each other. The honeybees are losing.
We were thinking about getting there when we're gonna try and liquidate this property and buy something with a little more cleared, because it's a nice piece of land, but it's got so many damn trees we can't do anything with it.
But it's probably nice to have land.
Yeah, where we moved, or bought our house, I mean, it was pretty much nothing out here. It was a little town, but now it's just like part of the damn city.
We're just part of Houston now.
Yeah, I hear that a lot. It might happen to my parents. They bought a little place in the middle of nowhere, and over the time I grew up there, it just like exploded from a little town into a city.
Yeah. We're just a metropolis, giant mega city. Well, luckily we do live on a bayou. We live kind of like on a bayou, so that we have a little bit of breathing room.
I hadn't raised that
are...
one. It should be coming in. Yeah, if you want Cashmere, I'll try to enrage those range ones.
Okay, yeah, sorry.
Oh yeah, we have a mariner.
Anybody get Hayden up?
Can he be rezzed in that?
Yeah, you can res him. I think he's our healer.
Sorry about that.
Alright.
I know the parson here is absolutely meaningless, but it's so beautiful.
Isn't it?
Yeah, feel really good. If you don't die, I always feel sad if I die.
Oh, yeah.
Like you feel like one of them is on the medicine.
Oh, who's grabbing the,
Oh yeah, who's doing the skill?
I don't know, but I'm tanking at the gate.
Okay,
Ooh.
I can... No, know I'm melee, but I can probably.
You're a lot tougher than I am. I'm gonna get shredded trying to go in there. Oh, sorry. I need an adult.
Oh, sorry. Whisper.
Blood.
Yeah, I'm trying to pull these guys back, but
Well, I keep getting punched. Knocked back.
that's the only reason why I don't like tanking at the gate. I can't see anything.
What? Yeah, it's tough to see. Or
Ah,
crotch.
Down I go.
Yeah, we've lost too much DPS.
Stuck at 43 forever. Whisper.
I don't even bother grabbing this thing. I'm gonna.
Want to just wipe it? Or?
Yeah, let's just wipe it this time.
do over.
He's gonna enrage in 4 seconds.
Yeah.
He's got a minute 33 on this enrage, but he just teared up.
Who was doing the blitzkill? Was it you, Fire?
Yeah, that was me, except I can't, it's really hard for melee. Not a good idea. I just don't trust any of the pugs to do it.
Yeah.
Want me to do it?
You're melee too, is it?
Yeah, but I can still manage even when I play my bird.
Okay.
I'm running up there doing whatever I can, and then I run back.
Okay.
I'll just buff everybody for their numbers.
Okay, if you
I love it.
if you think you can juggle it, then yeah.
I can juggle. Just not on this character, I guess.
I'm sure there's an emote for that somewhere.
There is.
There is, and I
It's
don't
on my
have it.
warden.
Oh dang.
First thing I did was slash juggle. I was like, oh damn.
I think
Not
it's
this
one of those that you have to be laughed at every 5 times a day for 20 days or something.
Yeah, I think so.
Or maybe not laughed at. I don't know.
Handstand or something like that.
You still have leave cash?
Oh.
Yeah, you can ready check whenever.
Alright. Oh, great.
Oh, my foods had run out.
Oh, this will not do at all for sport. I'm afraid I must help you in order to make this interesting at all. Receive my blessing, though you are. Where is my food? Let's see how you do. Receive my next blessing and play with my greater Utug.
Whisper.
I got it.
Whisper.
It had. Oh, there it is. I got it.
bullies pushing me from behind.
Hopefully y'all are close enough for my challenge to grab. Whisper.
Should get it.
Sorry, I was between swapping targets.
No, I should have got it. It was just at the late part of it. I had I forget. I dragged the first one to my toolbar and I was like, hey, where is it? But it disappears every damn time.
It comes up at the most inconvenient times too.
Yes.
Whisper.
Slowed on that one, sorry y'all. I popped out Houthis. Yeah, should have it.
Oh, boo. I had a 1.3 million K parse going and it freaking died.
No.
It's alright, he's dead too.
I was gonna post that sucker like my shit didn't stink and whole 9 yards, and
Sorry.
respawned. It was freaking. See if it caught any of them. Oh, it did. Caught it on the. It ended it on the downstroke, but it got it.
Very nice.
Ooh.
I did not do that well. I mean, not that well.
Me either.
I did that. Oh, wait. I did. Oh, shoot. I just told everybody at the vestibule.
Still nice. Still nice.
And this is Little Vez Dash 2, mind you.
You could have started catch.
No, son of a bitch.
Sorry, you can pass it back to me
No,
if you
no.
need to.
I got it.
I always kind of threw that on you.
Well, I shall pass it back for now. Just because you're more in the habit than I am. Ready checks and whatnot.
Yes, just like gas, lead shall pass.
Behold, my lord Azagan. This is the prison I spoke of.
A prison no longer.
You know what's stuck rent free in my head for the rest of my life? The Toys R Us jangle. It's pretty much a motto for life.
Tori, is us RS kid?
Oh, well, I don't want to grow up. That's the, you know,
Oh, that part.
I was walking to the hotel lobby earlier tonight. Heard a song I had heard in fucking years. So I'm gonna share it with y'all because misery loves company. It's in my head right now.
Okay.
Blame it on the rain.
oh no.
Blame-
That's a cool joke.
You're welcome. I'm here for y'all.
I'll just leave this here, Milli Vanilli.
I don't even know that song, to be honest.
You don't know Milli Vanilli or Blame It on the Rain?
Maybe. I'm sure if I heard it, I'd probably recognize it.
I think they
I'm not
raised
gonna sing it for you.
Milli Vanilli rose and fell, like, I think before she was actually born.
Poor Millie and Vanilli.
All green and everybody's in. Dang it, now I think I have to go and look it up.
They got in trouble for lip syncing at a concert, and that was the end of their freaking careers.
Oh, they lip synced everything because they had they couldn't even speak. They didn't even know the words to the song. I saw like a video where he was trying to learn the words to prove that he could really sing. It's kind of sad because they exploited them and stuff, you know.
Yeah, and then they let them take the fall for the exploitation. It was even.
Yeah.
It's amazing though how many of those that industry, and whether no matter what it is, media that just takes advantage of the people that try and participate in it.
Yeah. Hear about it all the time with them. It's pretty much every corporation nowadays, I think.
Oh yeah, like I don't know if I told you guys this, but I wrote a book and got it published, right?
Oh.
Uh-huh.
The freaking company that I got it published through was stealing from me.
Sounds about right.
So what do you do?
You cancel your book contract and you walk away. That's all I really could do.
That's crazy.
Taking advantage of artists and...
Yeah, pretty much. They kind of cheated me of a bestseller list, everything. It's like, you fuckers.
Can you, like, self-publish?
I did end up pushing it on to self-publish. I've got a second one down the pipe that I want to try and find an actual publisher for, but I'm not sure if my severance with the contract will make me absolute anathema to the rest of the publishing industry or not.
What's the book about?
Monster fighting teddy bear.
Monster fighting teddy bear?
Oh yeah. My daughter has this little teddy bear. Was formerly pink, it's 10 inches tall, and it looks like it has been through a damn war. And so I gave it a war.
Is it a children's book or like...
It fits really neatly into the Harry Potter age genre.
Oh.
I went and I dove in from first-person perspective of the bear, wrote about his adventures, his stories, and everything he had to do to protect the kid, avoid life, avoid encountering life, operate within the shadows, while protecting the little girl.
And it's for your daughter.
Yes.
That is so sweet. And I love I read all the Harry Potters as they came out.
But, I invented an entire world for the creatures he protected. Basically, it's like monsters under the bed, monsters in the closet, but I gave him a much more nefarious, dark origin and a worldly purpose for being there, and then the bear itself a worldly purpose for protecting her.
Very cool.
But the overall premise of the book explains that the toy doesn't wear out because the kid loves it, it wears out because it's fighting for the kid's life.
And there'll be like lots of sequels that the bear can live through, right?
Yeah, I got 2 planned out. I was going to do an arc of 3 books. The first one was going to be a very much introductory story where, kid's young, it's operating within the kid's bedroom. The second one, I age progressed it to the kid's 17, and then I'm going to start there, where it's going to be, I went kind of sci-fi with the second book, and the third one's going to be an Indiana Jones-esque adventure.
Oh, cool.
There. First, it's, introduction to the world, and then kind of self-discovery, and then after the self-discovery, they're going to dig into the ancient origins of what the bear's doing there, and his overall worldly purpose, etc.
That's neat.
You have illustrations and all that?
I don't.
Oh, that would be fun to illustrate, it sounds like. Just like, like Alice in Wonderland, where it's just like one every so often.
Yeah, it's I approached several artists about it, but back when the few that I did find that were interested in the thing, they I don't have severe ADHD, or maybe they just weren't all that enthused and they were just patronizing me. But I was like, I wanted to impress upon it was a genuine opportunity, that there were book sales and potential out of this, and they just never really got back to me. Which is very disappointing.
Maybe in the future.
Yeah, hopefully. But when it first took off and it actually sold out Amazon within the first week, I was like, holy shit, this is really going to happen. I might actually be able to change my career, because I don't like working on the equipment I work on.
You could try some AI software.
Yeah, for generating images and stuff. Problem is copyright problems with that stuff, because I'd be, one, feeding my copyrighted material into the AI system, and then secondly, I couldn't copyright anything that was generated from it. I'd looked into it, and it's just muddy, dark waters in the copyright world right now. I do love the idea, because it would help me circumvent the people that either have too much apathy or are just not interested, but like I said, it doesn't make for stuff I can really use. But James T. was going to read it and get back to me and let me know what he thought.
Is it still on Amazon? Do you
Yeah,
have
it
a
is.
link to it or something?
I am not going to give it to you because I don't want anybody I tell about it to purchase it.
Okay, well, I was gonna peek in on it, see.
Yeah, as I said, as long as you promise me that I haven't talked you into buying a copy of it. Or you're not going to, because I don't want to do that to anybody. Telling you about it is one thing. Encouraging you to purchase it is an entirely skeevy thing.
But encourage me to look at it at least. That would be cool.
As long as you're making the money on that, we're saying that publishing companies.
Oh yeah, their scam was quite intricate. I couldn't believe it when at first I didn't believe that was what they were doing. But what they did is they had two different distributors, and then they were claiming a single distributor model on their website. And they were laying up with single, but they were hiding it by every time the sales report came around, rather than divulging the actual name of the distributor, which the contract required. They were hiding it behind a pseudonym and telling us to just, believe that when it said ebook, paperback, hardcover, that it was coming through this source. We were to imply it. And when I found out, because 90% of my sales went off Amazon, and then when I went digging into where they were all going, I found out Amazon does not buy books. If it sells off of Amazon and it's not used, Amazon printed it.
Oh.
So there was their scam, because they claimed that they were wholesaling to Amazon. In reality, Amazon does not buy books. They will take a 80-20 split off of cover price, keep 20%, and then pay out that 80%.
Oh, I see. See, because I see all these things all the time about using Amazon's Kindle and all that to make money and print your book, but I've never really understood what was going on.
Yeah, they do. Amazon has their own distribution for ebooks. They also have their own print network for books. So the two big printers out there are Amazon and another service called Ingram Spark, at least in the United States anyway. You get outside the United States, you got Penguin Putnam, you got Bain Books down in Australia, a bunch of other little, smaller networks. But if you're not Bain Books, Penguin Putnam, or Amazon, or Ingram Spark, then somebody else is, smaller is printing them for you. But those are your big ones. But it was important because they claimed all my sales were coming off Ingram. Ingram paid a flat rate of $3 and something cents regardless of cover price, and then Amazon paid an 80-20 split. And my contract said I was owed 96% of the wholesale, which means that they were pocketing almost $11, $12 per book sold off of Amazon and paying me the Ingram rate.
Yeah, that doesn't sound right.
Well, it was actually by
I
terms of the
think-
contract, it was downright illegal because they were keeping most of it and not paying it out, but lying about where it was selling through.
Very shiesty.
Yeah, it was frustrating to find out, believe me. I confronted them on it, and they folded faster than Superman on Laundry Day, and were ready to give up my rights. All while denying everything.
That's the corporate way.
This evil cannot be allowed to threaten Middle Earth.
But thankfully, like I said, they only had a month's worth of sales to screw up. But in the meantime, I didn't even get it back on market for almost a year. And by that point, the momentum on it died.
And I will purge the empty.
Yeah, I'll take care of this, Gil. Looks like Sapeko's doing. But my series has got one champion left in this world, and it's this old man down in Australia that works with Bane Books, and he loves it so much he keeps pointing out new places to get it published and stuff like that. He was a publishing coordinator for Bane down there when my contract was originally with them.
That's cool. He liked it, so he wants to definitely support it.
Yeah, I mean, it's Bane Books is a weird entity to deal with for Bookwise. They make you do interviews with partner publishers to get you distribution around the world. And I had to take this interview with a guy from Penguin Putnam in Britain,
Watch
right?
out for the big emptiness.
So this guy from Britain calls me 2021, right around November when everybody's locked down over there, right? And when this conversation, I could tell he did not like the book, did not like the concept, wasn't interested in it at all. And so he took 2 hours to torture me by using a British man's perspective to go through American politics. I could not get him on topic talking about the book. He knew that I wanted to talk to him about the manuscript, and he just kept going on and on about American politics. Would not stop.
Nobody wants to talk about that.
And so finally I told him at about an hour and 45 minutes of that conversation, are we going to talk about the manuscript, or are you just going to keep going on about stuff that's none of your damn business? And that was the end of my contract.
And it was over.
That
You
was
didn't want to play the game.
But that was his end goal anyway.
Yeah, just a chance to stick it.
He was locked down and bored and just ready to torture somebody.
So y'all have a daughter and a son?
We have son, daughter, and daughter.
Oh. And they're
We have
all-
sun.
Oh, a zoo.
Yeah, we have a zoo, and the son is, if you ever play late nights with Fire, he'll be up till 4 in the morning most nights.
I know all about that. Our kids are grown up now, but we had twin boys, so
Oh, fraternal identical.
identical.
Okay, I am an identical twin.
Oh, you are cool.
I'm a fraternal twin.
All right.
Oh.
Yep.
Wow. A lot of twin stuff in here.
Yep, my brother and I were what you call identical mirror image. Like his handprints and thumbprints, fingerprints match mine, but flip it reverse on the other hand.
Oh, weird.
Crazy.
Personalities don't match
Yeah, he's borderline retarded.
Yeah, our personalities are completely different. One's bossy, one's not.
My brother's not stupid, but he just simply lacks the ability to read the room, and it has been ever his bane. So, Cash, the brother you were talking about, is that your fraternal brother?
Yes. Oh, the one that I was talking about the other night?
Yeah.
No, that's my,
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, because no wonder it hit you so hard. Having a twin's like having a shadow. You basically feel everything they do.
yeah.
And what one doesn't think of, the other one does. So there's constant chaos. Did y'all used to use each other as ladders? Because our kids did.
Yeah, we got up to all sorts of shenanigans.
Crawl right out of the crib.
They were coming out
We
of their
woke
crib
up
before
one
they could
morning
walk.
and they're in the backyard.
Yeah, they had thrown a Hot Wheel through their window and then escaped.
My brother and I figured out how to get on top of her refrigerator.
Yeah, oh yeah. Had that happen too. They burned down our garage.
Oh no.
It was an accident, you know. Somebody caught Santa's beard on fire of this Christmas decoration and then they ran.
I took apart the hot water heater.
Oh, that's dangerous.
Yeah, we wouldn't call us terrors, but we were somewhere close.
Yeah, they were just destructive. They were really good boys, otherwise they just got into stuff, I guess.
Very curious.
Good for them, because it's probably served them well through their life.
That's our
It has, yeah. They just moved out, so it's been different.
Oh, you empty nesting it, huh?
Yeah.
Well, good for them, because not many people can achieve the move out these days.
That's true.
Crazy how much living is nowadays.
It's like, for us, we bought our house for a pretty good price. And then, we ended up getting a decent sized home, like, north of 2,500 square feet. And then our neighbors down the street, they bought a little 900 square foot house for damn near the price we paid for ours.
Yeah, it's incredibly hard nowadays, the price difference. Same with us. We bought our house, relatively cheap. There's no way somebody could buy this house nowadays. For kids. Youngins.
Yeah, well,
Trying to make...
The average home buyer price in 2008 was birth year was 1969, and then you age it 17 years to now, and the average home buyer price home buyer age is still 1969. So people in the 30 and under brackets aren't buying, at least not in significant amounts.
What has happened to the American dream?
Well, it's sitting in the pockets of Elon Musk, Bill Gates, Warren Buffett.
Yeah.
The 1%ers.
Yeah, pick your politician. It was just a slow, steady march towards European-style feudalism all over again. Because those people had money, they had the power, but what they didn't have was the ability to just do whatever the hell they want. And the restoration of something like European-style feudalism would be exactly what they want. That way they can have their freak-offs without any,
Without any just got off on that too. It's sad. I just can't even look anymore.
What to do.
What they're truly seeking is the ability to do that stuff without having to even answer for it.
Yeah. It's already happening before our very eyes.
I am lagging like hell.
It's all these lore masters in here.
Oh, don't be a hater. You can't hate yourself.
The lag has been unreal though.
I have to kick you out of the union.
No, I'm not a scab.
Where is your union card?
I love the Lore Master Lag. I learned to play with the Lore Master Lag. I think everybody should.
I'm gonna send a man with a ridiculously over thick mustache to come take your card away.
A soup comb?
Oh hell yeah!
Soup comb. Yay!
No,
See,
no,
that
no.
wasn't boring at all.
I almost fell asleep.
No.
I definitely didn't doze off, not once.
My fingers were playing, but my brain wasn't.
That shows how too much health I got.